one moment and then exasperates you the next. Unbelievable talent, but he can be erratic offensively, especially with his shot selection.
From deep, James. James with another miss. Douglas can't hit.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
James kicks to Smith. Puts up a three. And he gets it to go. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. And J.R. Smith closing in on 30 years of age. He's been fined almost $1 million over the course of his NBA career.
And, you know, playing in China, he was fined over $1 million in a single season. How do you do that? One night he ordered $3,000 worth of room service on the team dime just to see if they keep coming. Come on. I mean, what is this guy thinking about here?
You call us, we can do some of that.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
From deep, James. Offensive rebound. And on the way from Irving for three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Cole. Covered by Irving. Douglas for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got his third rebound tonight. Smith for three. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Smooth, guys. Very good job there of getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
And you know, those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes as much as any single play in a game.
Yeah, they really can. I mean, they can't allow him to beat them to so many of those offensive rebounds. That'll kill you.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Douglas dishes to Davis. And there's the call on James. And the Pelicans making a change here. Pondexter's checked in. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Hasek. And that misses badly. Air ball.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle of this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Now here's LeBron. 32 points for him last game again.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. Making all the right decisions offensively.
Evans kicks to Davis. And stolen by Love. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 13.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And Tyreke Evans is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Quincy Pondexter.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And the wide open shot from Evans. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Well, and that's fine, but you can't really count on those to go. I think they should be fighting their way inside for higher percentage looks.
And Davis gets it to go.
He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers lead by 6. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
It seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. So on the floor for Cleveland. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Smith is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the 5. Shot clock at 6. And here's Love for 3. Again, Love missing.
You gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, gentlemen, Anthony Davis is not yet a household name, but he's quickly becoming an elite talent. Coach Monty Williams said there are a few power forwards that are rated ahead of him, but the key is winning. When we win, people are going to see how much better he is than those guys. He's right there with the best in the league. Such a bright young career, Kevin.
A superstar in the making, Doris. Thank you. Tries from 10. And the shot falls short this time.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Davis. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Now here is Smith after LeBron James's miss. Irving kicks to Love. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, Kevin Love is not just a great rebounder. He's one of the most complete offensive players in the league. He scores down low. He can make threes. There's not much he doesn't do offensively.
LeBron passes to Irving. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
And now a look at the rankings for LeBron. 3rd in scoring, 7th in assists, and defensively he's been really good. He ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
And Steve, you mentioned his unbelievable points per game ranking. I mean, this guy is a guy I would call buckets.
And the dunk by Evans.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Smith, no luck.
Well, Kevin Love with great footwork and balance inside and out. On the perimeter, he can hit threes on the move. Inside, he knows how to use his pivot foot, use up fakes to get himself to the foul line.
Davis playing very well. He has 15 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
Well, being smart is what it's all about for him, Clark. I mean, he's a decision maker. He's a playmaker. He has to make good decisions. That's what he's doing here so far.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Gins is checked in. Anderson comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Tony Douglas is checked in for Gordon. And it's Norris Cole in for Tyreke Evans. And Kevin Love drawing fouls in bunches, and Clark shoots a high percentage at the stripe.
Yeah, and he's an outstanding passer out of double teams too, Kevin. I mean, he really is a force. And he does it efficiently and low to the ground. You know, he's not a high-rising guy, but highly skilled.
Cole's shot is good. Cole's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Here's Douglas. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. LeBron outside. He dishes it to Shumpert. No good with the triple. New Orleans in the lead. There's a minute left in the third. Cole dishes to Ajinça. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Drew Holiday is checked in for New Orleans. Launches a three. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Feeds it to Shumpert. To the middle. It's deflected. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Plenty of space. Here's Ajinça. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out. You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this game. That one is no good. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. New Orleans on top as they wrap up the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Evans and Anderson, the forwards. The backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. And it's Asik in the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now Irving. After Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go. James kicks to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Outside jumper. From outside, off the mark. All alone. And then Gordon with the dunk.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Tyreke Evans is an athletic slashing guard. He's really gifted at getting to the rim. But I think his outside shot, the inconsistency of his outside shot has held him back a bit. Ironically, he's a pretty good free throw shooter, but still lacks that touch from mid-range on field goal attempts.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for New Orleans. Pondexter comes in for Drew Holiday. Cleveland also making some changes. Miller comes in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop them. Guys, back to you.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
And Evans has worked diligently on his shooting. He had a bad habit of fading back on every jump shot early in his career, so he's tried to shoot with a more traditional motion.
Now here's Gordon. Passes it to Evans. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. And the Pelicans lead by 10. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle. Stats for the Pelicans.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive.